Dear students, myself Dr. Narendra Rayali, Assistant Professor PG Department of Commerce and Management Studies, VSM College Autonomous Ramachandrapuram. I am here to explain you on the concepts of inflation. In my earlier video, you have understood that inflation is a macroeconomic concept, so its meaning, definition and different types of inflations. Now, in this video, I would like to I would like to explain you the causes of inflation and particular measures to control inflation. Yes. Now, a brief introduction about the inflation. It refers to the persistent upward movement of the general price level and which results in a decline of purchasing power. Therefore, inflation is a flow of excessive money in the economy that creates excessive demand in the market compared to the supply. As a result of this, producers will mark higher prices for their goods and services, and thus there will be a overall rise of price for various goods. Now, let us understand the causes of inflation. Let us understand the causes of inflation. Inflation may occur sometimes due to excessive bank credit or currency depreciation. Inflation may occur due to excessive bank credit or currency depreciation. Also, it may be caused due to increase in demand in relation to supply of all types of goods and services. Increase in demand to all types of goods and services. Also, inflation may also be caused by the change in the value of production costs of goods. The change in the value of production costs of goods, and also the export boom. Inflation also comes into existence when a considerable increase in exports may cause a shortage. You have also seen various types of inflation in the earlier video based on causes, right? So one such cause is, you know, increase in exports. If there is an increase in exports and thereby it results in the shortage of the products in the home country, it results in the increase in prices. Also, increase in public expenditure. Increase in public expenditure, and also you have deficit finance You have, do you have deficit finance, or you have agricultural or also you have a change in the agricultural price policy. Also, you have increase in money supply, an increase in disposable income. Yes, increase in disposable income. This is also increases the inflation. Disposable income here, it means, the income that is available to spend. So that is disposable income. Now in this video, let us try to sorry in the upcoming section. Now let us discuss measures to control inflation. Measures to control inflation. The measurement and control of inflation. Inflation is a parasite for an economy in which the general rise or level of prices of goods and services increases over time. Measurement of inflation. The percentage of change in the price index is known as inflation rate. The inflation rate can be measured by two indices. Measurement of inflation. Inflation is measured by the rate of inflation. Now, what is this rate of inflation or inflation rate? Inflation rate is the percentage of change of price index. The percentage change of price index. Now, the inflation rate can be measured by two indices. See, if it is singular, we call them index. If it is plural, we call indices. Now, the inflation is measured using two indices. What is the first index? Wholesale price index. What is this wholesale price index? It is the indicator which is designed to calculate the changes in the price levels of commodities which flows into the intermediaries of a wholesale trade. See, the wholesale price index means it is the indicator which is designed to calculate changes in the price level of commodities which flows into the intermediaries of wholesale trade. Intermediaries of wholesale trade. Intermediaries of wholesale trade. Here, this wholesale price index is used to guide the economic analysis and policy formulation. It is the base for adjustment of price in the projects and businesses. It is also used as the additional source of information to compare on the international front. So, on the second type of index is CPI, that is Consumer Price Index. It is related to a particular group in a nation. The cost of living of a particular group of people is determined. It is related to particular groups. So, these particular groups cost of living is first estimated. It is based on the changes in the retail prices of goods and services. So, consumer price index involves or considers the changes in the retail prices of goods and services. So now inflation is being measured with wholesale price index as well as consumer price index. Now let us discuss control of inflation. There are many ways of controlling inflation in an economy. First one could be monetary measure. The most important method of controlling inflation is monetary policy of the central bank. Most central banks use high interest rates as a way to fight inflation. The following are the monetary measures used to control the inflation. Bank rate policy, cash reserve ratio, and also open market operations. Open bank rate policy means it is the most common tool against the inflation. Increase in bank rate increases the cost of borrowings, which reduces commercial banks borrowing from the central bank. And the other cash reserve ratio. To control inflation, central bank needs to raise CRR, which helps in reducing the lending capacity of commercial banks. Open market operations means the sale and purchase of government securities and bonds by central bank. Therefore, all these three things will be used to control the inflation under monetary measures. On a The second thing to control inflation is fiscal policy. Fiscal measures are another important set of measures to control inflation, which include taxation, public borrowings, government expenses, etc. Some of the fiscal measures to control inflation are increase in savings, increase in taxes, surplus budgets. In India, the fiscal deficits can be managed by reducing the non planned expenditure in defense and general administration and subsidies on food exports and fertilizers. It can also be minimized by putting a ban on export of essential goods. Also, supply management. The other measure is supply management. To control the inflation, the government can increase the import of essential goods to ease the availability of these things. Now, let us try to understand the impact of inflation on managerial impact of inflation on managerial decision making. Here, inflation is a course of all too familiar problem or too much money chasing too few goods, that is supply. So, with the upshot of prices and expectations elsewhere to rise the higher and higher. Here, the role of a manager in during the inflation period, in these circumstances, business manager has to take appropriate decisions and measures based on macroeconomic uncertainties. A true test of a business manager lies in delivering profitability, that is, the extent to which he increases the revenues and also reduces the costs, even during economic uncertainties. In the current scenario, they are supposed to get faster solutions to the problems coping up with the soaring prices. For example, by understanding the process of how inflation distorts the traditional functions of money along with the recommendations. The bottom line impact is that customers or clients reward efficient management with profits and penalize inefficient management with the losses. Hence, it is advisable to be well prepared to tackle the inflation. Thank you.